Peace and blessings, y'all. This is just I don't want to even say quick because y'all know I've released movies, but this is going to be a collective reading. It was so tempting, I almost hit it. It's a collective reading because I did not do a relationship spread last week. I also didn't do a pick a crystal reading. I just took advantage of self-care and I was relaxing, so I don't feel bad for that, and I've decided that I'm going to run my practice the way I need to run my practice, and I'm going to put myself first. And that weekend I was like, I'm not doing shit, so I didn't. So forgive me if you were looking forward to that. I have an exam this week, so I'm going to get to the second round of zodiac readings for the end of June and for the beginning of July. So we'll be looking at those energies because there's a lot of shifts and changes taking place. That's why I wanted to do a mid-June, and then I wanted to do an end of the month for June, but I'm gonna just do that leading into the beginning of the month because it's all gonna flow in together. So anyway, that will be coming soon, but this is a collective reading for all zodiac signs to hold you over until then. I won't ramble too much. Thank you to my new subscribers. I'm doing this because there's a lot of new people on my channel, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome if you're new. I appreciate you deciding to subscribe and be here, and I hope that you gain a lot from my content. I do have some key things I want to tap on for the reading. I'm going to use the Sacred Destiny Oracle. I'm going to use the Crystal Stone Deck Oracle, or stone, I guess it's a stone deck, not technically a oracle deck, but we'll look at any crystals that can help you with the transitions of the energies that are taking place right now. We just had our new moon solar eclipse in Cancer, so the sun is in Cancer, the moon is in Cancer. There's a lot of Cancer energy. Mercury's in Cancer. Mercury's retrograde right now, so it's a great time to reflect on the way we communicate, look at where we're being too needy, where we may be whiny or codependent, or where we are not taking care of ourselves enough, or putting ourselves first enough, or just listening to our bodies, listening to our higher selves, listening to what we need, what our emotions need as well. Venus is going to be going direct soon, and then rewind. So yeah, Mercury will be retrograde until July 12th, so we'll be dealing with that for a while. And Neptune goes retrograde tomorrow. So by the time this is up, if I can get it uploaded by the end of the night, it will June 23rd. So anyway, Neptune goes retrograde, and then Venus goes direct on the 24th. So you may want to put some action towards the things that you have been kind of pondering on or reflecting on with Venus going direct, as far as relationships and your love. I almost wanted to say love language. That could be a thing for you. The way you express love, who you love, the relationships in your life, things like that, and the way you take care of yourself could have also been a thing that was at play for you. And I can't wait so I can finally get a haircut, because you just shouldn't get haircuts during Venus retrograde. So I'm very excited for that. Anyway, so there's a Mars square aspect for the lunar nodes. I won't get into that because, to be honest, I'm still learning and understanding it for myself. But square aspects create challenges or obstacles. So it could be some challenges as far as when it comes to what we should be doing and what we're used to doing. I'll just leave it at that. So what we should be ascending to versus what we're used to doing, like falling back on old habits and trying to create new habits. So that could be very challenging on the way you take action, because Mars is all about what you take action, or how you take action, and what you fight for, what you fight with. And then Mars is going to be in Aries on the 27th, at home in Aries. And also Neptune is at home in Pisces, or Pisces is at home in Neptune, rather, whatever. Anyway, that's enough for the astrological aspects, because I know not everybody's into that. I just like to share as I learn. It helps me learn, and it helps other people learn too. So let's go ahead and get into the reading. I think I want to start with the crystals and the Sacred Oracle deck. So, and then if anything is unclear, I will use my little reference. I was like creating a spread basically, but I think we can wing it and get something out of it. So, and then we'll also do the crystal ball oracle at the end, where you can ask a question, pause the reading, ask a question, all that good stuff. All right, any messages for the collective? And these messages may resonate with your time, with any time in your life, present, past, present, or future. I'm just going to blame Mercury because all of a sudden I just couldn't talk correctly. But yes, these messages may resonate with your past, present, or future, or a mixture of all three. I just got really hot all of a sudden. I'm going to turn this fan on because, wow, I'm like fuming right now. I'm not going to make it through this reading if I don't. 1 second. That was going to be brutal otherwise. Sorry if the mic is giving you noise or feedback or anything like that. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. Any messages for the collective? I really hope you guys decided to set your intentions for the new moon. There's no wrong time, or it's never too late to set your intentions. You can set intentions daily, but it's good to set intentions for the things that you want to grow and to manifest and to come into your life, the things you want to expand during the new moon, as the moon begins to grow in the size. So we have delight and flow. These are the two Sacred Destiny Oracle cards that came out. I'm not going to continue to pull more unless I feel inclined to after reading these two. But let's go ahead and start with delight. Sparrows in the spring grass. That's the dog. The dog. What is wrong with me? The bird. I'm like, I know that's not a dog. I know. I'm looking at delight and animal. I blame Mercury. I'm just gonna blame Mercury. All right. The sacred landscape wants you to know delight is expanding in your life. Clap your hands with glee. Spend time with others. Go to a community gathering. Host a party. The joy you experience will give you birth. The joy you experience will give birth to immense creativity, and your life will blossom. Share your happiness and elation with others, and it will grow by leaps and bounds. This isn't the time to be serious or buckle down and get to work. This is the time to be spontaneous and madcap. Do not make hard and fast commitments. Do not sign any legal documents or make any pledges right now. Do not make any promises, or you might not be able to keep them. Give yourself permission to have fun. Lots of fun, especially in community with others, especially with all this Cancer energy. It just makes me think of the Three of Cups, and I won't be surprised if it comes out in this reading. Just enjoying life, getting together with your friends, your family, and also because like I'm here in LA, like things are starting to open up here, so a lot of places have still been in quarantine or lockdown. So now that you do get the chance to engage with others, you know, even though social distancing is still supposed to be a thing, you know, communication and humanity and touch, human compassion and touch is so important. I'm also a massage therapist, so you know, it's very, like, hugs are so important. Like, human interaction is very, very important. So I think some people may be missing that, and that may be very necessary. So you may be in a place where you kind of feel the need to like make up for lost time. So enjoy life and get out, play, and have fun. And there's like, we've gone through a ton of changes during this time, like while you were at home or not working, or, you know, everybody's gone through a ton of transformation. So you may not even be the same person you were in March. You shouldn't be anyway. So get to know who you are all over again. You know what I'm saying? And just have fun. Get to know your friends and your family over again. And just don't commit to anything right now. Just be mutable. Be adaptable is how that feels. flow. And I think that's exactly what this card is going to tell you as well. To be adaptable, go with the flow. Meandering river. All right. These are the times to hold on tight to the shore. Oh, sorry. There are times to hold on tight to the shore, and there are times to enter the flow. Notice where life is going and move in that direction. Watch for the signs and follow them. Don't resist. When you go with the flow, your life force expands and healing on all level abounds. This is also the time to release old limiting patterns. Forgive and let go of the need to be right about your beliefs. If you aren't feeling the smooth currents of life, it might mean that you're being too self-critical or judgmental. When you enter the flow with gratitude and love, you will find blessings surrounding you. You will enter into a state of grace and healing will abound. Yes, it's like when you stop resisting. You know how I can tell you, like, my thing has been money. Like, mine is always money. I'm like, ooh, I need it. And as long as you need it, you resist it. So as soon as you get to this place where you're like, I would like that, but allow the universe to decide. You know what I'm saying? Or you really want something to happen, but instead of allowing it to take place in its own timing and work itself out, you keep trying to make it happen. You could be like, your resistance could be creating more stress on the situation and more harm than good. So you might be wearing yourself out and just wasting energy with all of the resistance, when if you just enjoy where you're at and be present in the moment, you begin to see how things just kind of, like, if you just ride the wave of life, you'll see that, you know, everything's fine. There's no need to rush. There's no need to force things or and honestly, that comes from fear and lack of trust. So when you get comfortable with being uncomfortable, the healing just takes place. You don't have to try for it. It will just take place. It just happens. So try it. All right. Are there any crystals for the collective? And I will remember to show you the back of these so you know how to spell them this time. All right. Any crystals for the collective? Are there any crystals that will help the collective? Oh, that's too many. That's a lot. Any crystals for the collective? Black kyanite. I'm sorry, black tourmaline. I don't know why I want to call this kyanite lately. Maybe I need a kyanite. I've been doing that. I'm putting it right back. Any crystals for the collective? It's so hard to shuffle this deck because it's really long. Alright, let me give it one good shuffle. Let's see. Are there any crystals for the collective? Okay, we got sapphire. Anything else for the crystals for the collective? Alright. Got pyrite. Anything else? Less cards, please. Alright, let's see if we get maybe like one or two. Okay, I'll take it. I'll allow it. Alright, so we have sapphire. Sapphire, which is a birthstone for September. Okay, what it is, often blue but sometimes pink or yellow. Sapphire, like ruby, is a variety of mineral corundum with its peacemaking force field of sparkle energy. Sapphire protects the vulnerable and squishy stuff inside of judgmental people and their unsolicited BS. This is a Virgo birthstone. That's why I made that face. So it says unsolicited BS because Virgos are always giving unsolicited and judgmental advice. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Don't come for me, Virgos. My mama's a Virgo. Who needs this? Students of ancient wisdom. Where to put it? On your side On your right middle finger. Why did I say side? I don't know what's wrong with me today. Sorry. I'm blaming Mercury for everything. On your side middle finger, the finger of Saturn, Sapphire's associated planet. Interesting. So, on your right middle finger. Right middle finger. Okay. All right. When to use it? When resentments are doing more damage. What did I just say? Resistance. Well, didn't I just say something about the resistance? It says resentment, but same thing, you know. When you're holding a grudge, you're holding on an energy that's not helping you move forward. It's just in the way. You gotta let it go. All right. When resentments are doing more damage to you than those you're holding them against, enlist Sapphire to call forth that old soul that resides within, i.e. the wisest part of you, who couldn't possibly care less about what anybody else thinks of you. Find your tranquil place. Yeah. So what I get from this, just reading this card, is like anybody who feels like a little bit of a know-it-all, or if you feel like you're dealing with somebody who's a know-it-all or very judgmental, and you just feel like you need to call on your own wisdom. That's what I got from that. All right, we got pyrite. This is the next crystal, pyrite. This is what it looks like. I might have to turn my little lamp on. It's still daylight, but still. Anyway. All right, pyrite, aka fool's gold, is a metallic sulfide mineral. It's blingy, confident vibes. An often perfect cubic structure aligns us with nature's power to give energy to amazing, beautiful things like you, baby. Who needs it? The chronically lethargic, anybody sleeping on their potential. Ooh. I feel like this is with creativity. There's somebody who should be being more creative than they are. Where to put it, pyrite is often used near the solar plexus or will center. But will work wonders anywhere you need a little boost of masculine energy, where you need to put forth a little bit more effort or action. For example, on the fellas, the low abdomen, just saying. So, guys, if you need a little help or you need to feel a little bit more grounded, there you go. When to use it on that romantic weekend away from the kids, and whenever the energy to power through feels shrouded in dark matter. Call on your core power. So there's something you need a little bit of boost of energy to do, to kind of put some action towards. Maybe it's moving on. Maybe it's, walking away from resisting something. Maybe, you're being triggered by something and you really need to act by turning your direction or focusing your energy elsewhere, and you need a little help with that. Maybe that's what it is. All right, so we got 3 more. Scolecite. That's how you spell that. Scolecite. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. What is it? Scolecite is a super vibey, icy white stone that forms in needle-like bursts. Who needs it? Up all night worrying about the coming singularity of Up all night worrying about the coming singularity types. Brave explorers of beautiful lands, dreamscapes. Where to put it? Under your pillow before bed. That sounds dangerous, but okay. And I guess maybe if it's small. Wherever you want to establish an impenetrable chill zone. Yeah, I think that's definitely needed, especially with delight being here. So if you're having a hard time kicking back and relaxing, this may help you. When to use it? When it's time to take your sleep hygiene to the next level, i.e. put the phone down, pick up a book, paper one. Oh my gosh, I'm laughing at myself because I cannot read today. What's wrong with me? Okay. Put down the phone, pick up a book, a paper one, not a digital one or an audio one. Sip a chamomile tea, slather on the lavender oil, and wait for some rapid eye movement and those dreamy messages marked important by your subconscious. Dive into your dreams. There could definitely be some psychic revelations or some messages for you from your guides. For you in your dreams. What's this? Oh, I was about to say, was this a whole another card that I missed? Okay, Solidite. This is a good one. I think it's good for a throat chakra. All right, what it is, oh, I'm sorry, this is what it looks like. Very pretty deep royal blue. Also has some like purplish colors in it. Friend to the chronic meditator, Solidite, known by some as poor man's lapis, is a salty deep blue stone speckled and striated with white calcite inclusions. Who needs it? Planners, producers, Virgos. I'm definitely talking to some Virgos. And if you don't have your natal chart, pull your natal chart, check your placements for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, also Mars and Mercury. And you can watch all of those placements for your readings. Anyway, where to put it? Wherever you do your best non-thinking. So when it's time to get out of your head, when it's time for you to stop planning, stop analyzing, stop being so meticulous, you know, take action in a new direction. Stop relying on what you know already and explore what you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You get my drift? You see where I'm going with this? I hope so. I see where this is going, but I hope you see. Anyway. Yeah, so where to put it, wherever you do your best non-thinking. So probably in your bedroom, wherever you relax the most. Maybe your bathroom, near your tub, or something like that. Baths are not we don't talk about baths enough. We don't talk about how relaxing baths are. Men don't take baths enough. Relax. You know what I'm saying? Kick back. Soak in some hot water or a hot tub or something. You know what I'm saying? Okay. When to use it? When you have a big decision to make. When you're 99% finished with the project, but you can't get your head around the last 1%. Don't. Seriously, give up. Meditate with Solidite. Abandon solution-oriented thinking. Surrender to your intuition and watch your problem get solved from someplace much deeper. Deepen your intuition. Yeah, definitely. It's like kind of like going into autopilot and allowing your higher self to take over. One of my favorite books, Trust Your Vibes by Sonia Choquette. What the hell? Anyway, she mentions this exercise when she looks in the mirror and she tells her subconscious mind, my higher self is in charge. So that your subconscious mind, which is more powerful than your conscious mind, can rely on your higher self. And that way, it's like your backup generator, if you will. So when your conscious mind isn't performing up to speed, your subconscious will kick in and be like, oh yeah, I remember the conscious mind told me that the higher self was in charge, so hey, higher self, take it from here, buddy. And then your higher self is just running the show. All right, and last but not least, amethyst. Lovely, lovely amethyst. This is what it looks like. Everyone should have one of these. This is beautiful to sleep with under your pillow. Do I have mine right here? I think I do. I'll show you one of mine since it's fairly large. This is what mine looks like, and I do typically sleep with it under my pillow quite frequently, but I'm not going to, like, I'm going to designate some of mine for Reiki only. I'm just still building my collection, so I hadn't decided which ones I'm going to keep for personal use and which ones are going to be for business, and I'll chart them with Reiki and all that. So anyway, amethyst. What it is, amethyst is a lilac to dark purple, semi-precious gemstone from the quartz family. The ancient Romans believe amethyst got its lush purple color when the god Bacchus, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, spilled wine on a clear stone. Today, amethyst is believed to assist in connecting with the big guy in the sky. Who needs it? Train wrecks who go off the rails on the Wet n Wild route to Bacchanalia, any Pisces. I don't know. This is definitely a February birthstone. If you feel like you're psychic, intuitive, or empathic, this is great for you. If you struggle with sobriety or substance abuse, this is a great stone for sobriety as well. The interior decorators, where to put it, the interior decorators, little purple secret, amethyst can uplift the vibe of any living surface. When to use it? When it's time to give up the victim routine and start living with purpose. Hold on tight to amethyst. Get drunk on your highest self. I don't like that it says get drunk on your highest self because this is a good stone for sobriety. That just makes me think somebody didn't do their research, but that's okay. Maybe they were trying to be funny. It's not really funny though. Anyway, I won't go there. show you the stones one more time. We have sapphire and pyrite. This is sapphire, this is pyrite. That's how you spell them. Scolecite and solidite. And this is what they look like. Last but not least, amethyst. That's how you spell that. And this is what she looks like. I'm going to put these over to the side. And let's get into the reading. We'll look further into these two. Well, I'm not going to clarify those cards, but we know that that's like basically the theme of the reading. So let's go ahead and see. I think I'm going to go ahead and plug in this lamp because I don't want there to be any issues with you guys being able to see. There we go. Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's look at the current situation and what is blocking you, what obstacles are blocking you. What obstacles you're facing. This current situation for the collective. Oh, okay, the Tower. Something has happened unexpectedly. There could be some epiphany, some change of mind, something abrupt has happened, change. It could just be a lot of changes happening and you just feel like you can't really catch your balance. And that's why I think that like just relaxing is so highlighted right now, because if you continue trying to, it's like trying to keep the building up while it's falling. If you just let it fall and just enjoy the show, when it's done falling, then you can come in and figure out where to start picking up the pieces. You know what I'm saying? Anything else for the current situation? The Lovers. So I do feel like you feel a little bit misaligned. It came out and kind of flipped out in the sideways. When it comes to your purpose, your destiny, like you could be feeling like you're a little bit out of touch, or you're missing something, like something is apart from you. It's frustrating. It's like we have Mars energy with Gemini. Mars is ruling Scorpio and Aries, all about action. That Mars energy is gonna be very important very soon, but I feel like there's something you want to take action on. You want to do something, but you can't, because it's like this situation is like either still crumbling, it's still taking place. There's a lot of changes. Even things are happening very abruptly, very quickly, unexpectedly. Unexpectedly, there's a lot of challenges or upheaval involved. Could be conflict, things of that nature. It either has you feeling imbalanced, or misaligned in some type of way. Anything else for the current situation? The Four of Wands. I think this is just to clarify. It has you feeling imbalanced. It feels you feel either restricted. If it's a counterpart situation or a love situation, you feel like you can't, like there's some type of disconnect between you and your partner. Even if you're present with them, it's like you aren't on the same level. There's something that is imbalanced. It's not, it's restricting. It feels like you can't really be yourself or express yourself the way you want to, or you can't do what you want to do. You can't say what you want to say. Either it's being taken the wrong way, or it ends up in a fight, or it ends up in an argument, or people just don't hear you. It's like, or even like if it's not an argument or conflict, it's like you say something but it's not received the way you intended it to be received, and it's just like, nobody gets me. It's just like this frustration and this imbalance. And also you could be feeling like the foundation of something is either faulty, not working, not like coming down. This is Aries energy with the Four of Wands. You could be feeling like a relationship is ending, or I don't want to say falling apart, but you could be feeling like a situation is not stable. could be feeling like your foundation is either being threatened, your relationship is being threatened, or like you just can't quite be free. And it's not, I think it feels worse than it actually is. I don't actually think it's that bad, but I think it just feels really annoying because of the Tower being here. Or it's just very abrupt and very quick. Very dramatic even. Okay. What blocks or obstacles are present? Seven of Wands. I think the resistance, the like fighting, the defensiveness, like really having your guard up, being very either aggressive or just extremely strong-willed. It's like continuing to build this, trying to continue to build the tower that's falling. And I think that's the obstacle that is causing the resistance. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the energy that's causing the obstacle. Anything else for blocks or obstacles? Page of Cups. I think there's a need to try love or try fun. Just try fun. Just try to be light and warm-hearted with the situation. Try to find something that makes you smile, or that inspires you, or that brings fun and uplifts the energy here. If there's been fighting, like if you've been fighting with your spouse or family member or something like that, like say you're fighting with somebody that you live with, because this could be a household that's like turned upside down, or a relationship, a job, a situation that you once felt really free, like you could really thrive in. It seems like it feels upside down for some reason all of a sudden, right? So instead of being defensive and forcing your agenda, you know what I'm saying, going for what you know and pushing that envelope so hard, try offering something a little softer. Try offering compassion, maybe an apology, maybe lighten up the situation. Instead of being so serious or aggressive, maybe just try laughing and playing. And I think that's honestly what's needed since the light is here. All right. Let's see. All right, let's see who you're dealing with. Before I move on, I want to clarify the Seven of Wands. Show me the Seven of Wands. I don't want to use this deck because it's going to take forever. Show me the Seven of Wands, please. The World card. Yeah, I feel like you are trying to close some type of chapter. There is a lesson that you want to learn. Like you want to achieve something or accomplish something, and you're really working hard at it. But I think at this point you're working too hard and you're exhausting yourself. And it's creating more frustration because it's not meant for it to be... It's not meant for it to be difficult, and it's difficult for you right now because you're not supposed to be putting your energy there. Anything else for the Seven of Wands? It's like, go have fun. Yeah, I think that's being made clear for you. It's being illuminated. And you're getting clear on that. You're getting clear on that. And there's a lot of growth and there's a lot of growth from this. And I think it's also based like your ego. It's just like it's your ego, because the sun rules our ego. So I think that is like you are operating out of your ego. And there's a need to just kind of receive a little bit and just have a little bit of fun. Show me the Page of Cups. Be more mutable. Go with the flow. The Page of Cups. Yeah, offer love. Have fun. Tap into your childlike energy, especially with the Sun card. There is a need to tap into your childlike energy to reconnect with your inner child. There could be some healing that needs to take place, or that is taking place for your inner child. So I think there's definitely a need to get in touch with your inner child. You may need to go actually play with children if you have children. Like, go play with them. Let them lead the way. If you have nieces and nephews, or you know what I'm saying, just like you may need to just be around children, observe children, so that you see an example of how to reconnect with that energy within yourself, to uplift yourself, raise your vibration, and help you shake off this funk, so you don't feel the need to be so rah rah, get away from me, you know what I'm saying, like aggressive and serious. It feels very, very serious. All right, let's keep going here. That was who you're dealing with, right? Oh, no. That was your obstacle. Okay, let's look at who you're dealing with. Now let's look at who you're dealing with. All right. the Hanged One in reverse. Interesting. Sorry. Alright, so we have the Hanged One in reverse. This is Neptune energy. This could be representing Neptune going retrograde. Neptune rules Pisces, and Neptune will be going retrograde this coming week. With this card being in the reverse, I would say that it's either lacking perspective or finally being open to a new perspective. This could be someone who has a new perspective or is trying to get you to see a new perspective. This could be somebody very different or very strange coming into your life, with the Hanged One being here, being ruled by Neptune. Maybe not. Anyway, you could be feeling like you're not stuck anymore. You're able to let go or move forward with something. This could be someone else that you're dealing with. Maybe somebody else is letting something go, and maybe that's what you're continuing to try to hold on to while somebody else is letting it go. You're holding on. And if this isn't you, someone around you, yeah, somebody could be letting something go, sacrificing something, like being able to let go, seeing a new perspective, and seeing a new opportunity in a situation. Let's clarify the Hanged One. Show me the Hanged One. I think someone does see an opportunity elsewhere, and they could be letting go of something. That could be what this Lover's Four of Wands is about. Four of Wands reverse. It could have been a commitment that somebody decided to walk away from because they see an opportunity elsewhere. You could be trying to make it work, but just like there's a better opportunity elsewhere for them, and it might piss you off, there's a better opportunity elsewhere for you too. You just have to get to a place of acceptance and find it. And it may not be a relationship, it could be anything. Show me the Hanged One, please. Hanged One, please. I just saw the Six of Wands. So I definitely think somebody walked away from something or let something go. Moved on from something. Karma. Ooh. Judgment in reverse. I think as a result of this, I think this Judgment card could be talking about you. Or whoever is that Seven of Wands energy. I think this is someone also refusing to self-assess. It could vary. It could be also the person who let something go or walked away. Since they're both major arcana cards. But the Judgment card being in reverse, or karma in this particular deck, represents, like, it is change, but it's someone like who refuses to self-assess or to be honest with their mistakes. It's like someone who doesn't want to be honest with themselves, doesn't want to look in the mirror and correct their own behavior. This could also be someone who is not learning their lessons, not learning from the past. This could be someone who has regret, who has used bad judgment. Again, this could have been someone who sacrificed something. They could be coming back. They may be wanting reconciliation, presenting a new opportunity of some sort, with the Ace of Pentacles being here. This is also like karma. What goes around comes around. So this person could be getting either you or someone in this situation could be receiving their karmic bill could be due, and they probably not happy about it. More than likely. But it's like some energy something that you did in the past, and this is probably Saturn energy as well playing out. Something that you did in the past, it's like you're either paying for it now or experiencing, so, like, whatever you're experiencing now or in the next coming weeks or so. It's like it's because of something that happened in the past. So it's either based on a situation, a relationship, something you did or walked away from, sacrifice, or maybe you were on the receiving end of this. So it's like maybe if somebody walked away from you or sacrificed a relationship with you or a commitment with you, maybe now someone is doing that to them, and now they're in this place where they have to do this self-assessment, and they're like, no, I don't want to. I just want to make this situation work. And it's like, the tower's falling. Like, just accept it. And it feels like this is where the resistance is, also refusing to self-assess. Anything else for the Hanged One reverse? Oh no, that's too many. Ooh, okay. Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Hangman in reverse. I feel like somebody's straight up lying to themselves. There's a lot of confusion and lack of clarity. And there could be even some closed-mindedness with the Hangman in reverse coming out again. I think with it coming out with the Ace of Swords, it's showing a lack of perspective and a lack of clarity, or like a lot of confusion. And this could just be straight up lies and illusion. Somebody could be just escaping, using this escapism mentality to just kind of like this illusionment to get out of the reality of the way things are, to just kind of appease themselves with what they want to pretend like is taking place. They don't want to deal with this change or transformation. They don't want to, you know, be honest with themselves or forgive themselves or forgive someone else. And Neptune is good for pretending or disappearing. So this could be someone who disappeared because they just refused to self-assess. They could have been looking for another opportunity elsewhere. This person could be coming back around in your life, someone who walked away in the past. But this could be releasing you from a karmic situation, because we do have the World card here somewhere. Yeah, we have the World card here. So somebody could be getting released from a karmic situation. You could be getting let go and seeing the perspective as somebody else is getting confused and has all these illusions going on. But I do think this is a transitional phase. I think someone is gaining perspective on something. It's like whoever's confused, the other person is gaining perspective. And it's like, oh, now you're the one that's confused. Oh, okay. That's kind of how this feels to me. It's like, ain't no fun when the rabbit's got the gun. It feels like a karmic situation, like something just came full cycle. Or full circle rather, and you're just like, oh, okay. Either something you did to someone or something someone did to you. I hope that makes sense. So okay, let's keep going because this is getting interesting. Alright. So that's who you're dealing with. Let's see how you see this person. How do you see this person? The Five of Wands in the reverse. I think you don't want to fight with this person. You don't want conflict. You don't want drama. You don't want chaos. You could be walking away from a situation. Or this, again, could allude to the regret. Anything else for how this person sees, or how you see this person? How do my viewers and cross watchers see the person they're dealing with? Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Like, there's nothing left. There's nothing left to fight about. There's nothing to cry over anymore. There's just like, it's like over. It's over. It's like it feels like exhausted. Like you've cried all you can cry. You have fought all you can fight. You've screamed and yelled till your voice is gone. It's like there's nothing else. It's like depletion. Depletion of passion, depletion of emotion. Just dry and done. This is fire and water energy. There could have been some type of loss. There could be some sadness, even some depression, even remorse. Like I said, regret. And then with the Five of Wands, I feel like there were some fights, some arguments, some competition, some chaos, some there could have been actual fist fights or competitiveness, rivalry situations, or a clash of views. Even jealousy and power plays. But I feel like there was so much conflict in this situation that either someone didn't have a choice but to walk away from it, but it's like they feel really, really bummed out. So maybe this was something, maybe that was the tower. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe that was the tower that had to come crashing down because somebody refused to walk away from it. And it's like, oh, now I see. Or maybe this tower is old. You know what I'm saying? Time is not linear. So this is how you see this person. So you may see this person as worn out, burnt out, like with no more fight in them. Show me the Five of Wands. This does represent a lot of change as well. The 2 5s being here. Show me Five of Wands. So we have the Queen of Wands. I think you may be very attracted to this person. Maybe this person is very self-expressive with how they feel. This is quite like this energy that I'm looking at feels very burnt out. But the Queen of Wands here is typically very exuberant and energetic, self-expressive type of energy. Maybe that's how they usually are. Or keep in mind, this could be how they saw you, and now you know what I'm saying, or vice versa. Again, maybe you saw them as this sad, lonely person who was willing to put up a fight and compete. Like, maybe if you, like, say, you know how some guys, some girls too, will have just like a whole slew of people. You got a whole team of people, and you making them fight over you. And maybe at this point, you know, maybe they were someone who would cry and fight over you and call your phone all day and night, and you know what I'm saying, and pop up at your house and key your car and call your mama house and do all this crazy stuff and hoop and holler behind you. And now they're just like, I'm chilling. I know my worth. I'm gonna fool with who I want to fool with. I'm gonna give attention to who I want to give attention to. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do what's best for me. So this could be someone who's a little bit of a playette and very sophisticated with. Anything else for Five of Wands? Could be a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. Seven of Swords definitely feels like somebody who's scheming and plotting up to no good. Possibly very manipulative, very seductive, and what is the word? I feel like it's in here. Like, possibly, yeah, manipulative and just kind of cunning and very charming and charismatic and just manipulative. Yeah, this feels very manipulative, like somebody who's got a lot of ideas about the way they can seduce you. You know what I'm saying? Show me the Five of Cups. So you could have gotten your heart broken by somebody who was in this energy, or this could have been you. Show me the Five of Cups. Hopefully it's not none of my followers or subs. Show me the Five of Cups. Quick shuffle. Alright, show me the Five of Cups, please. Thank you. The Star card. Okay. So yeah, I feel like there was a lot of healing that took place, or this relationship was meant to inspire a lot of healing. Someone could be taking this time. Like, this may have been a situation, like, especially if all the signs were there and you just decided to ignore all of the red flags and you kept going, this probably was a situation that needed to burn you out and to get you to where you had no more fight left, so that you could finally just heal and rejuvenate and rest and recover. It's kind of what this Star card feels like. Some of you could be using your experiences to channel into artistic work, like writing. You could be telling a story, writing a book, writing poetry, writing music, things like that. Putting it into artistic work. So that could be where the ideas and the creativity is coming from with the Queen of Wands. You could just be very creative and, just like I said, have a lot of ideas. Very dynamic and bold with your self-expression and your creative expression. As you rejuvenate and heal, it's like you're becoming more self-expressive, and you are either telling your story, or this could represent some type of counseling or something that feels therapeutic to you. It could have even been like a cathartic experience with just like crying to the point where you feel cleansed, you know what I'm saying, that purging. Anything else for Five of Cups? Yeah, I think you needed to be isolated as well to heal. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I think there was a need to prioritize this healing, to prioritize this healing, to put it at the top of your to-do list. And now I think you're able to handle your tasks, or after you go through this healing process, you'll be able to juggle your tasks more easily. You'll be able to prioritize a lot easier. and take care of your body, your health in general. Okay, let's see, how do you view this person? Or I'm so all over the place. That was how you view them. How do they view my subs? How does the person my subs are dealing with view them? Subs are cross watchers. How does that person view them? How does their person view them? Two of Cups in reverse. I definitely do feel like this is a situation where it's like, oh, the shoe's on the other foot now. It's like somebody can relate to what they put you through or something like that. It does feel like a karmic situation that went full circle. So this person feels like either you're not willing to work together, you're not wanting to come together with them, or like the situation is imbalanced. Like it's not level, it's not harmonious. Anything else for how the person views them? Yeah, they may be feeling like, oh, they're not interested in working. Keep in mind, this can just put it, if it makes sense and it's not you or it's them, swap the roles if you need to. But anyway, I'm just gonna say you for now. You know what I'm saying? They feel like, oh no, this person isn't interested. They could be seeing how strong you are and how poised you are. I think also, they see like, it's like somebody realized the situation was imbalanced anyway. So it's like they see you as someone who is strong enough to realize this situation is imbalanced and like have the courage or the willpower to hold back, to resist their efforts in this situation. Let's clarify. Show me the Two of Cups. The Tower reversed. It came out, it was upright and it flipped over in the reverse. So I do feel like, the situation, when it came to an end, someone didn't want to accept it. And that could have been you. Say it was you, okay? The situation came to an end. You didn't want to accept it. You were holding on. Situation still came to an end. Now that person is trying to come back around and hold on to you. But now you realize your worth. Now you realize the situation is imbalanced. Now you realize, I'm too strong for this. I'm too good for this situation. You know, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not enough for me. It's still imbalanced, you know. But anyway, this could have been arguments, trauma, frustration, destruction. Like, the relationship came to a very abrupt end. It could have been very chaotic or traumatic, the way the relationship ended. If someone has a lover that's passed on, they see you as very strong. So if the relationship ended due to a traumatic accident, or if somebody died from illness or something like that, I feel like it's probably for just like a very small group of people. But if you had a loved one who passed on, I feel like they're looking over you and they see you as strong. They see your strength and your ability to move on. They admire your strength. But this Tower in the reverse is like extremely frustrated. And I think maybe you were extremely frustrated. Somebody was extremely frustrated when the situation came to an end. Anything else for this Two of Cups? Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like now they they realize that if they try to approach you with an offer, that you may not be willing to take it. You may not see it as an opportunity. You may not be interested in it. Or just, you may be in a place where you just need something new. Or this could be them. This is how they see you. So I feel like they could just feel rejected by you, or like they could be trying to offer you something or flirt with you or give their love to you. And they may feel like, oh no, she not feeling it, or he not feeling it. Like, they're not interested, and they see you as very strong and holding, they may see you as holding back, but you're not giving to this connection, whatever it is you're doing. You're not giving to this connection. You're not acknowledging anything that they're trying to offer you either. Anything else for the Strength card? Anything for the Strength card? Or you know what? One more for the Two of Cups. Anything else for the Two of Cups, please? Anything else for Two of Cups? Thank you. Three of Swords. They may be thinking that you're hurt, that you're still in pain, that you're still wounded. And I feel like that's very narcissistic. I feel like you've healed, you've overcome. You're not worried about them, you're over them. And they're just, I think they're going to chalk it up to, oh, they're like, they still got their feelings hurt by me. That's why they're going to reject me, because I rejected them. They're still in pain. They're still wounded. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think, for some of you, you may still be healing. You may be a little bit triggered. This could be some fears or some anxiety or some old wounds that are coming up. But for a lot of you, I think you are healed. And they just are like, oh, that's why. You're not giving me no play because you still mad about old shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, very narcissistic. Very narcissistic. Show me the Strength card. That's too many. Strength card, please. Five of Cups reversed. So yeah, I feel like someone has, like, you've mourned whatever was lost, whatever disappointed you, whatever this Five of Cups represents, like whatever was lost. I feel like you've mourned it, you've overcome it. Like there's no more tears left to cry. Like I said, like I don't think there's any more disappointment or sadness. I think you've come out of that. Show me the Strength card. Show me the Strength card, please. Oh, shoot. Strength, please. Show me more about the Strength card. King of Cups. So I do think there is a lot of emotion. You may still have a lot of love for this person. You may understand, or you may be coming to understand why this person was a part of your life or part of your journey. This, I don't know. I feel like somebody's really attractive. Like somebody's really attracted to the other person. With the King of Cups being here, it does give me a little bit of a manipulative, predatorish vibe. Like it's in the upright, but I feel like it is very well disguised manipulation. Some of you could be finding yourself falling for this person. That could be like these old feelings or these old emotions coming up, like this sadness and disappointment and regret or remorse coming up again. That may be why you're so reluctant to, like, maybe you've had several cycles with this person. Yeah, I feel like this is someone, this could be a water sign person. I feel like they're very creative. I don't know, I think also like you've probably ascended to this level of maturity on your own. So I feel like this person does like try to come off like a King of Cups, but they aren't. They're very manipulative. But you, on the other hand, I think you have achieved a level of emotional maturity, and you know how to express your emotions, and it's like you know how to say how disappointed or how hurt you were in the situation. You're strong enough. You have the courage to address that. Okay, let me clarify this one. The King of Cups, just cause. Show me King of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. That was a card that came out before, and it came out in the reverse, and I just felt like that wasn't right, so I put it back. So we had the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So I feel like you've learned how to kind of put a cap on your emotions. You have, like, you're full of emotion, but you're very selective and very wise and very smart about where you distribute your emotions. And then the Queen of Pentacles here lets me know that you've worked really hard to take care of yourself, to take care of your health, maybe even your mental health, your body. You could be feeling really good about yourself. You may be very generous and loyal, and that could be why this person is trying to come back around. This is Capricorn energy. I think it's also, it's personally my self-care card. So I think you have learned how to take care of yourself, take care of your vessel, take care of your responsibilities. Like I said, the Two of Pentacles was here. I think you've learned how to juggle your responsibilities in a more balanced way. You've learned how to take care of your body, your health, your home, your friends, your family. You know what I'm saying? You've gotten pretty good at this. And I think this person comes around thinking that they can convince you to give them another chance. I think they're really discouraged deep down inside, but you won't be able to tell. Like they appear very confident, but I think they are very discouraged. But I think you're focused on your own energy. You are focused on your own energy. Like, you see how she's looking down at this pentacle. You are focused on yourself, on your responsibilities. I love that. Okay, let's see what else. Let's see what opportunities will be coming. What opportunities will present themselves for the collective. What opportunities can the collective look forward to? So the Four of Swords is here. Rest, relax, meditate, take a vacation, spend some time in nature, take a trip, sleep. Like one of these cards said that, one of those crystal cards. Any other opportunities for the collective? Okay, like I said, get out in nature. You may want to garden, go shopping, like have fun. Like you may want to splurge a little bit. Obviously don't do anything too crazy, but you may want to just take care of yourself, really have fun. This is very indicative of a vacation. You may want to go on a vacation with a soulmate or with your friends, childhood friends or siblings. This can also represent memories or nostalgias. So you may have the desire to visit some place you used to frequent as a child, or like I said, you need to get into that childlike energy, that playful energy. So I do think there is a need to tap into that Six of Cups energy for that reason, to really just relax and have fun, to let your guard down. You may need to do this solo. You may need to do a little staycation. Maybe you and your kid can go somewhere, something like that. Let's just go ahead and clarify just because. Show me the Four of Swords. Okay. I think you do need to plan a vacation. The Three of Wands and the Four of Wands showed itself. And the Four of Pentacles showed itself too. So some of you could be trying to like penny pinch or stay in your comfort zone. Show me the Four of Wands. I mean the Four of Swords. Thank you. Alright, so we have the King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there is a need. You do need to make a decision about something. It could be what this person is presenting you with. They could be trying to present you with some love, because this can represent an old lover, an old friend coming back from the past. Mercury just went retrograde, and Venus is going direct very soon. So you could be having some last minute people coming in, or the people that didn't come in with Venus, that pressure building up as Mercury went retrograde and then Venus starts going direct. Maybe they now have the confidence to come speak up and say what's on their mind, with Mercury being retrograde in Cancer. So maybe they have the courage to speak up and say how they feel now. I do think there's a need to make a decision about something with the King of Swords energy here, but I think there's a need to rest your mind. Like one of these cards said, don't make a decision right now, to just relax, have fun, break away from this situation right now, get out of your head. I think you will be very strategic and logical about the decision that you make, but right now there's a need to just kind of rest. Anything else for the Four of Swords? That's too many. Anything for the Four of Swords? Queen of Swords. Reverse. Yeah, I think this is more that resistance energy I was feeling. You could be feeling at odds within yourself between your masculine and feminine energy. We all have masculine and feminine energy. So your receptive energy that needs to just be relaxed and receive and to take in could be, you know, overworked. Sorry about the background noise. You could be overworked. You could be having your feelings closed off, or you could be a little bit closed-minded as well. I think this does represent some type of isolation, especially with the Four of Swords being here. You could have been cut. You could have cut someone else off. You could be just having, okay, you could be having extremely high boundaries, or you could just be like very blunt or very impatient, and it's like you could be doing this out of protection for yourself, and it could be making you feel very isolated. But I think also at the same time there is a need to isolate yourself, or to stop thinking, to stop communicating with people or others around you, and just to kind of get in touch with your intuition, to kind of shut off logic a little bit. Yes, at the end of the day, use it, but it feels like there's a little bit of overworking of the mental space. You could also be very sharp with your tongue, cursing a lot, arguing. This could represent some type of manipulation as well. So you may be trying to strategize and manipulate the situation to work in your favor instead of just resting and taking a break. So just be mindful. Show me the Nine of Pentacles. Show me the Nine of Pentacles, please. Oh, wow. So we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Death card reverse. So I think this transformation has been difficult for you, but I think there's also been a lot of resistance with this transformation, with the Death card being in the reverse, Scorpio energy. There could be a new opportunity to kind of turn that around, or to just go with the flow. The Death card is about change, transformation, rebirth, but in the reverse, it's being resisted. It's like somebody either is repressing the change, ignoring the change, resisting the change, or it's just not having a good time with it. Now, it's not necessarily the most comfortable type of things, but it's an adjustment. There's a new opportunity, and it's going to be difficult for you, or there could be some delays if you don't go with the flow. With the Nine of Pentacles being here, I feel like you have everything you need to be at ease in this situation, but your mental, your decision making, your cognitive dysfunction or functioning something is not working properly, and it's causing this experience to be much more traumatic or difficult than it needs to be. We have the Tower card twice, and the Death card repeatedly showed itself, but this is the first time it finally came out, and then it came out in the reverse. So this is a very, very difficult change that you're having a hard time adjusting to. You may not feel grounded, so like I said, go out in nature. You may want to get out into a garden, go to the beach, go hiking, something like that. Just sit outside and breathe some fresh air. But I do think there could be an opportunity for change soon. Let me see what this Ace of Pentacles is about, honestly. Because it's here twice. So there's a lot of new opportunities. And I feel like Spirit keeps trying to give you an out, and you're like, no, I want to do it my way. So you're going to make it harder for yourself the longer you resist. Show me the Ace of Pentacles. Thank you. So Seven of Wands reversed. So that energy comes back up again, that resistance, that you know, standing up for yourself. But I think also you're kind of working so hard because it's like you don't believe, it's like you're not believing something is going to work out. You don't have faith in something, either your faith either in yourself or the situation or the cause that you're fighting for. There's a lack of faith. There's fear here or something. There's a lack of faith to some extent, and that's why there's so much resistance. There's a need to kind of just have faith and relax, just have fun and play, and just put yourself in a new energy. And if there's something that you feel like you need to make a decision with, but it's putting you in such a low vibration, just don't make the decision. Just do something else and just refuse to give that your energy, and watch how things change. Like, just completely unsubscribe from that and watch how things change. But I think it's causing a lot of, like, the harder you try to resist the change and transformation, the more you lack confidence in yourself. So don't do that. Let's see, do I want to clarify? Let me pull one more for the Ace of Pentacles. One more for the Ace of Pentacles, please. Yeah, I think it's all because you want to stay in your comfort zone. You feel like you're protecting yourself, but you're actually hindering yourself from growing, and you're keeping yourself stuck. You may be too grounded. That could be the thing here. You need to kind of go with the flow and be a little bit more mutable, adaptable. All right, let's see. So I think there will be opportunities for you to let go and to go with the flow, and to kind of just get out of your mind and relax and let go. Oh, let's clarify this Six of Cups before I move on. Who is this? Show me the Six of Cups. Oh, thanks. The Three of Pentacles. It could be someone that you worked with who was either a mentor or that learned from you at some point. You could be working together or trying to build something, collaborate on something. With the Three of Pentacles being here, there could be some teamwork or collaboration factor here. Show me the Six of Cups, please. The Nine of Cups. So we have the Nine of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like this is a situation, a very fulfilling or harmonious situation. This could even represent the relationship you have with Spirit, but I think with the Six of Cups being here, it could be memories, or like I said, either an old lover or friend. It could be a mentor, someone who taught you a lot, or you learned from a lot, or you taught a lot too. Again, I feel like there's a lot of attraction here. The Nine of Cups, I believe, is Pisces energy. The Nine of Cups also represents like a wish fulfillment, like receiving some type of happiness, or it also represents community. So I think this represents either one or more people who were very hospitable, very mentor-like, provided a lot of guidance for you. This could be a family, like maybe you grew up with a very supportive family. Maybe maybe you how can I say this? I wanted to give a scenario, but I don't think that makes sense. It's just a happy situation or connection. I think there's memories here. This could be someone who made you very happy, or who you were very happy to achieve or obtain. It's like you were very happy to have the connection and the relationship that you ended up getting with them, the bond that you shared with them. Maybe you worked together, you did business together. There was some type of collaborative energy between you two with Three of Pentacles here and the Nine of Cups. Maybe you were both single, and maybe you were just both very happy or felt very lucky to have each other. Let's clarify the Three of Pentacles. Show me the Three of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Thank you. The Strength card again. So I feel like there was some resistance and holding back. Maybe you guys were never involved with each other, but maybe this is an old lover or friend coming out the blue, coming back from the past. Could even be someone from a past life that you used to work with, or you had some type of connection with, that or you had some type of collaborative mentor-mentee type of relationship. Maybe someone was a teacher, maybe you both taught each other things, but maybe there was a lot of holding back between you two. Anything else for the Three of Pentacles? Anything else for the Three of Pentacles? The Emperor in the reverse. Somebody could have abused their power. This could have been, this could have been a boss or a mentor or something like that. Maybe they weren't supposed to cross this line. It does feel like there was some type of inappropriate relationship. I really hope this wasn't someone dealing with someone underage or something like that. Maybe there was a big age difference, or maybe it wasn't like anything illegal. Hopefully not. But the Emperor reversed here lets me know, like, maybe there was some type of, like, maybe there was a student-teacher relationship that was inappropriate or something like that. It was unprofessional. Somebody was abusing their power. It doesn't seem like it was anything very major. It feels like it was what is the word? Like, it was like both parties were on the same page. It feels completely oh, what is that word? I can't think of, I think y'all know what I want to say. Like, both parties are completely aware and they both consensual. Oh my gosh. Yes, it feels very consensual, but it feels like there's a lot of holding back. But maybe there was a bond that was shared, like a soulmate bond that was, you know, slightly inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But there could have been someone who used their position of power slightly inappropriately. Like, oh, I know that this person likes me, or no, I'm interested in this person and I have this power. So instead of me just saying, hey, I like you, can I take you out? I'll just use my power to make them stay after class. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, give them, you know what I'm saying? To make it seem like it's business related. You know what I'm saying? So I can hold on to you a little longer, or get your attention, or, you know what I'm saying? It feels like slightly manipulative, but not in a, like, I want to screw you over or make you have a bad day, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to hurt you. Not like that. It just feels like, oh, I'm just going to take advantage of my position because I can. But also there's some type of resistance. Show me the Nine of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of freedom within this relationship. There was, like, you both felt like you could be yourself. You could express who you are. You felt free to be who you really are in this relationship. And I think that's why it made you so happy and it was so harmonious. It was like being in the relationship but being single at the same time. It's kind of how this feels. So there could have been a very strong friendship or bond. There could have been a lot of happiness, celebrations, and just upbeat or uplifting type of energy. With the Four of Wands being here, this could have been the person from the past. There could have been a strong soulmate connection that ended abruptly, and, you know, somebody was not interested in communicating, staying in their comfort zone, and now this person could be coming back. They were manipulative before, but now they see, like, oh, you strong, you're not falling for that shit no more. It feels like full circle. We'll see. Let's see. Okay, let's use another deck. Or, no, we'll continue to use the Modern Witch. Let's see what you need to let go of. What should the collective let go of? Oh, that's like 5 cards. Alright. What should my subs or cross-watchers let go of? Oh my. Did y'all see that somersault? 2 of Wands. So if you continue trying to make plans or see something through to the end, I feel like if you're being presented with resistance, stop. I think you're continuing to try to put energy into something. You're trying to make plans to continue something or to see something through, and it's like all the signs are pointing to rest, stop, not right now, don't make a decision. And I think you're still like daydreaming and visualizing and preparing and things like that. And I think you may have wrong card, you may have good ideas, and I think this just isn't the right time. I think it's just not the right time. You should just be resting right now. Let's clarify this. Show me the 2 of Wands for what to let go of. Oh shit, sorry. Show me the 2 of Wands, please, for what to let go of. Yeah, okay. 2 of Swords and then the 9 of Pentacles. The Two of Swords represents indecision. So I don't think you need to be making any decisions right now. Instead of planning and making decisions, you don't need to be making any decisions. You need to be secluded. You need to be having fun, taking care of yourself. Really almost doing anything else that you want to do. I really feel like you need to go on a vacation. You need to take a trip. You need to have some fun. You need to feel good about yourself. Sorry about the light. You need to do something that makes you feel like expensive or fancy, or, you know, take yourself to dinner. Go see a movie. I don't know if the movie theaters are back open yet, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to do something that makes you feel good. Like, maybe there's a need to change something about your body or your home. Again, go out in nature or in a garden. Maybe you need to plant something. But do something that makes you feel confident, because I feel like this situation is really bogging you down and making you feel a lot of self-doubt and a lot of confusion or lack of confidence. So you need to do something that you feel good about, that you know you can achieve, that you know you can do, that you know you'll be successful with, and do that. Focus your energy there. All right, what should the collective receive? What should the collective receive? The Sun. I think this is that childlike energy I was talking about in the beginning of the reading. And also clarity. The clarity that comes to you is like ignoring red flags. Don't ignore the red flags. And embrace the clarity. Receive the clarity. Take in the clarity and the insight. Also, anything that makes you happy, that makes you feel uplifted, that puts you in a childlike energy is going to help you grow, expand, and heal. Anything else for what the collective should receive? The Ten of Cups. Yeah, I think this represents friendship, family bonds, happiness, situations that involve creativity, children, family things. Like if you're celebrating, I don't know, maybe you don't need a reason to celebrate. I think there's just a need to have fun, to be creative, and to just let loose. Just be creative and have fun. Get into your childlike energy. Maybe go to like a theme park or something, have a park day, go eat outside, something like that. I don't know. Let's see. Show me the Sun. Yeah, I think you're holding on too tight to something, staying in your comfort zone, and it's keeping you stuck. You could be protecting yourself, but I think ultimately it's only keeping you stuck. It's not allowing you to grow. This Four of Pentacles came out so many times. Did it come out? It came out twice, but we got a lot of fours here. We have the Four of Wands twice, the Emperor, which is a 4 card, the Four of Pentacles twice. So I do think your angels are with you. There's a lot of signs and Spirit is trying to communicate with you, but I think for some reason a lot of you are ignoring the messages, or for whatever reason you're not trusting the messages, and there's a need to trust them. Let's look at the likely outcome. That one I will pull from this deck because I just had it here and I didn't use it. Alright, let's look at the likely outcome for the collective. Thank you. Okay. Nine of Earth. I think the Tower is here twice because I think if you don't pay attention to all the signs, the Spirit is trying to redirect you to do the things that you do that make you feel good about yourself, and you keep doing things or trying to challenge yourself, and I think it's going to probably allow you to burn yourself out till you just end up doing, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to just go for what I know. I'm going to just do what feels good to me. I'm going to do what I know that I'm good at. And it's like, go for what you know to an extent, but when it comes with facing these challenges or the things that are coming ahead, there is a need to do things differently, but be confident. The Nine of Earth here also means to me like, be confident, but know your limits. Show me more about the likely outcome for the collective. Thank you. Three of Fire. Yeah, like not having unrealistic expectations. Like, how can I explain this? Like it's like being secure with where you, there's a need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. To find some security with this position and with this place that you're in. Visualize where you want to be. I do feel like you are gonna be successful, but I think things are not gonna come about the way that you expect them to. With the Three of Wands being here, let me clarify. Let me clarify. Show me the Nine of Earth and the Three of Fire. Okay. All right. So clarifying the Nine of Earth, we have the Magician, which is Mercury energy. Mercury rules Virgo, and this is Venus and Virgo anyway. Well, so yeah, I think you do need to be creative, but there's a need to kind of retrain your mind on how you manifest and to be confident in your mental energy and your ability to manifest, because you have all the tools you need for success. And it doesn't, like I said in the beginning, like you working so hard for something, it shouldn't be this hard. It's like you're you're doing all the right stuff, but you're putting all the energy in the wrong place. And that's why you're not getting what you want out of it. Or you're in the right place and you're just not putting the right energy or the right focus into the situation. Something like that. It's like you're almost there, close but no cigar. So there is a need to get confident in your ability to manifest and understand the gifts that are in front of you. And I think in order to finally get this creative focus on point, you need to rest. You need to take a vacation. You need to let go of it. You need to step away from it and come back to it with fresh eyes. And then with the Three of Wands being here, I do think this is like that visionary type of energy, daydreaming, and it's Sun in Aries. So you're ready to take action towards your goals at this point. I think once you get confident about your vision and your plan, you can then take action, but in a more balanced way. And Spirit is also here to assist you. This can represent divine intervention or assistance from your angels or guardian angels, guides, things of that nature, ancestors. I think this is also using moderation, like moving forward with balance, making sure balance is key, doing everything with moderation as you take action, not just being all gung-ho about it, and knowing when to pull back, stepping into the ebb and flow of things. I think ultimately that is the lesson that you're going to learn, how to move with the situation. But for right now, I think there's a need to just rest, and when you come back, you'll be more confident, you'll be ready to take action, your focus will be sharp, and you'll be able to move swiftly forward with more balance. So I hope this was helpful. Let's go ahead and get a yes or no, not yes or no, a crystal ball oracle card. You can pause the reading and ask your question at this time. Okay. Have your answer. I hope this answers your question accurately and does not contradict everything that I just said in the spread. Your answer, go, the time is right. That is your answer. All right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this was helpful and insightful. I know this was a movie, really long. I'm sorry if it was boring. I hope it wasn't. I hope you gained a lot from this. I hope it was, helpful and gives you the pieces to the puzzle that you were missing to help you along the way. So thank you so much for watching. Check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. You may also check Mercury and Mars signs. Check Instagram and the links below. And until next time, peace, love, and light. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Bye.